Hey guys, welcome to my channel All Arsenal. Today we're going to review the Aston Villa versus Arsenal game that happened at Villa Park overnight. So the final result was Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 3. So this was a very weird game. You could say that it was really played in a 6-minute or 4-minute spurt where we just dominated and took our chances and actually created a lot of chances compared to how we went with Dortmund. So the changes to the squad from Dortmund were Wilshere was on the bench, so was Sanchez, and we had Cazorla starting as well as Oxlade-Chamberlain. So I said in the last video that it was going to be a 2-1 win for us, and I got it close. It was 3-0, and I said I wanted Ox to start, and he did, and it completely changed the game. So Ozil played in his preferred position, and funnily enough, look what happens. He dominates, he just orchestrates every great attack that we have. He scored a great goal, but I'd like to give credit to Danny Welbeck because that assist was beautiful. That pass was an Ozil-like pass, weighted perfectly, didn't go too far ahead of him to give the goalkeeper a chance to come out, and kind of just kept it towards his feet, and he just took control and scored, and it was just too easy. The next goal was straight after that, Ozil getting it on the left, and just a beautiful cross. Welbeck, great positioning, stayed onside. It would have been easily to go offside because he was right on the line, and finished it beautifully and got his first goal for Arsenal, so congratulations to him. And straight after that, Kieran Gibbs just taking a pot shot from outside the box, and similar spot to where Ozil crossed it, just kind of dodged everyone. Chamberlain was at the back post, and Sissoko, I think his name is, went to cut it off, but instead put it into the back of his net. But it's pretty likely that if he hadn't have done that, Chamberlain would have taken full advantage and put us 3 goals up anyway. The whole second half was just us basically passing it back and forth, back and forth. Villa surprisingly did not have any form of, any resilience, any real urge to get back into the game. It was 3 goals at half time. If they had have gotten an early goal within the first 10-15 minutes of the second half, the game could have been completely different, but it wasn't. I actually thought, did they get a red card? Are they playing with 10 men? Because that's how it felt. We had roughly 89% possession for the whole second half, which is, it's high for, usually high for us anyway, our possession, but this was just on a whole different level, especially away from home. We just completely shut out the opposition supporters. You could just hear Arsenal, saying 3-0 to the Arsenal just the whole time. And it was just beautiful because we had a lot of players missing. Walcott wasn't playing because he's been injured, but he'll be back for the Tottenham game. Sanchez was on the bench, Wilshere was on the bench. We gave starts to Cazorla. Arteta kind of played a bit better. Wilshere had a rest. I thought Chambers was excellent as a right back. He attacked, but he also got back, and that's very important, especially when you've only got Bellerin that's on the side there. But Chambers did very well. Villa did have a good chance through Clark. But Chesney, he's probably, our player of the year right now because he's kept us in so many games. We could have been gone the City game. Jacko, he saved that. He saves the Clark one. I'm sure there are a number of other saves that he's had throughout the year. Dortmund early on, he saved us, and then obviously, the amount of shots kind of gave way. But overall, great performance. Wenger, look where you played Ozil. He played directly behind the strikers, true number 10, and he completely dominated. A player like Ozil, you're not going to get 90 straight minutes of excellence. You're going to get 10 minutes, or even 6 minutes like we did of brilliance, and he completely destroys the opposition. For the rest of the game, he was comfortable, he was actually chasing and defending. His passes weren't astray, and whenever he kind of turned it on, you could see that we were likely to score, which was only really in the last 10 minutes of the second half because we were just so comfortable. No point really pushing even more, and getting injuries when you've got a midweek game, and then you've got Tottenham at home. So it's good that we're getting our players back. The only 2 that will be missing after the Tottenham game is Giroud and Debuchy, so 2 injuries out of, the whole squad so far isn't too bad. And yeah, I'm liking the way that we played. I'm pretty sure it was the 4-2-3-1. A lot of people said it was 4-1-4-1, but it seemed to merge back to 4-2-3-1 because Ramsey dropped a lot deeper, and it gave Ozil that license to push up and attack. And Welbeck was brilliant. His ball control was great. His speed on the ball, was brilliant, and he set up a number of chances for us, as well as taking a few of his own and obviously scoring. So overall, great results. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Just tell me, did you think that we were going to play that well? What were your reactions when the third one went in? I was going nuts. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning here, but I just couldn't help it. Yeah, it was just crazy that just bang, 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 game over. Especially when prior to that, Villa had most of the game, most of the possession and most of the good chances. So it just came out of nowhere. But it was good that we actually got our first clean sheet of the year. We're now 4th on the table. Liverpool lost 3-1 to West Ham. 3 losses in 5 games for Liverpool. We're 2 wins and 3 draws, undefeated with Chelsea. So hopefully they lose to City, and then we're pretty close to the top. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you like the video, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and obviously subscribe to the channel and join the 2,000 odd All Arsenal subscribers. So cheers, have a good week.